Hi, today we're going to recreate this stunning semi-realistic portrait step by step. Using only one pencil, let's draw it together. We start by imagining a circle to build the foundation of the face. This circle helps guide proportions and prevents mistakes early on. If you're a beginner, you can lightly draw it and erase it later. Personally, I just visualize it since I'm working directly from the reference image. Next, I draw the top and especially the bottom of the face. This step is very important because it defines the overall shape and balance of the portrait right from the start. Then I place the nose using very simple lines. The goal here is not to aid details, but to position the shape correctly to maintain proper proportions with the rest of the face. Next, I draw the eyes, but only the main shapes. I prefer to leave the details for later so I can stay focused on the overall structure of the drawing. Now we add the lips, keeping the style simple and light. We first draw the general shape with a soft line, then gently define the upper and lower lips without making the outlines too strong. Lips are subtle to maintain the softness of the face. We can add a small shadow under the lower lip to create volume and a more natural look. Now we add the eyebrows above the eyes. They follow the natural shape of the gaze and help enhance the facial expression. We draw them with light, slightly angled strokes to keep a soft and natural look. We avoid making them too dark so the face stays gentle. Adding a few fine strokes can help simulate hair and bring more realism. Then I start with the flowers in the hair. This part is quite complex and takes time and precision. I try to replicate the shapes as closely as possible without aiming for absolute perfection. and I draw the hair using very light, thin lines. At this stage, I'm only placing the direction of the strands, and the stronger outlines will come later. I continue with the shoulder and the left hand to complete the silhouette. This helps give a better overall understanding of the drawing. Next, I add shading on the neck. This shadow is essential to create depth and separate the face from the rest of the body. I draw the lips softly. It's important not to press too hard, as strong lines can make the expression look harsh. The goal is to keep a natural and soft look. Then I darken the main outlines of the hair. These lines add volume and help define the overall shape of the hairstyle. Next are the eyebrows, which are very important for the facial expression. They need to be well placed and balanced to give character to the look. I finished the eyes by adding details, the upper eyelid and the eyelashes. These elements bring life to the eyes and make the drawing more realistic. Finally, I add shadows to the hair, especially near the neck. Since this area receives less light, it should be slightly darker to enhance realism. And here is the final result. Starting from a few simple lines and just one pencil, we managed to recreate this portrait step by step. What really makes the difference isn't perfection, but patience and observation. The more you practice, the better your eye becomes, and your drawings too. If you want to improve, take your time, observe the details, and most importantly, keep drawing.